You know, everybody understands Omnichannel is about the consumer's experience with the company and the product, but from my standpoint as a consultant on the backside, what we look at is how do we provide the technology to fulfill that? What are the pieces and components? What's technology behind it that helps? What are the business processes that you have to avoid and apply to make that experience doable and not impact other aspects of your business?
We look at it as a seamless experience for the customer, but that entails a tremendous operational, task of making that happen. So on the one hand, it's everything involved with making the customer, whether it's in a store or online, feel like it's all one company. And then on the operational side, it's making as efficient use of our inventory, not only to make it a good experience for our customers, but also to enhance sales the best we can.
I need to understand how it's selling from a point of sale, and then what is my go-forward plan of what I need to actually have in inventory and when, and then also what is my allocation, what is my order management system telling me, what are my fulfillment, who can steal from who, what can I ship, where should I ship it from, what's the most optimized way to ship that, and all of that affects the supply chain.
As a retailer, I think it just boils down to being a good buyer. It really, there's a lot, you can talk a lot about all the other technological things, but if you're operating a retail store, having a good buy is still the best way you can avoid having markdowns.
There are certain retailers who ship from the West Coast and product going to the East Coast. And when you put it on the rail and the rail is backed up, that product doesn't get in the store for 10 days, that markdown will hit 2 weeks from now.
It's one vision, one inventory, one picture of, one version of the truth as you're getting to, which hopefully from, not only from the CGS side, but from a lot of the systems that are even from companies today that are running disparate systems, need to get that aggregated into one view.
The only way that you can manage it today, the stopgap between now and when the next evolution of software comes that brings these all together, is to put together a data warehouse or a high-level data management tool that pulls and aggregates all this information together and allows you to click through that information, whether it's with the tools that are provided by the vendor or a third-party tool that says, hey, take my inventory that's here, take it here, but also look at what my inbound shipping is, tie it to my order base, and bring it together and show me my true supply and demand. Fashion's a finite buy. You're going to buy a finite number of units. You're going to buy it for the season, and it's one and done quite often. It might carry over one season, but you're changing colors. When you're in a single store environment or when you're in a wholesaler, you're buying it and then shipping it out. But when you're in a multi-channel environment, you buy 1,000 units and you spread it out. Where do you spread it to?
Senior management has to be made part of the decision-making process. Why? Because going omni-channel requires not only a commitment in personnel, but it also requires a commitment in dollars. It requires a commitment in being able to support that customer or support that consumer who ultimately is the benefit of omni-channel retailing.
In order to be efficient in this game, we need to find a way to have our POS system, our e-commerce system, and our ERP system speak to each other. So that's the biggest challenge which we're tackling. There are also other internal challenges with respect to procedures and corporate culture and those types of things which are easier to tackle but still important to the process.